going to be the New Mexico Bowl, SMU versus BYU. SMU -4, over and under 64.5. This is my member lock. So go check that out on BearsPrivatePlays.com and become a member today. So I'm not going to give a side, and I will start with Teats.
See, I'm kind of scared about this take right now because I know that SMU has no defense, lots of offense, and BYU has been so inconsistent. But I kind of feel like 64.5 is going to be a little bit too high for me. So I'm going to go with the under here. Obviously, you know, Tanner Mordecai, the dude can absolutely sling it. They put up 80 some against Houston just a few weeks ago, and like one of the historically the most points scored in a college football game ever, and may not be broken for a while because I don't even know if there was actual defense on the field. I think they just put 11 dummies out there. So everything that I said really contradicts my take. I just feel like with this being a bowl game, a little bit more high stakes pressure, maybe BYU kind of clicks it in a little bit more. I just think that 64.5 is going to be too high for it.
Trey?
Yeah, we know this by now. It's mid-December. We know Tanner Mordecai is an absolute dog. In a time where everyone in the college football world sits out of bowl games and declares for the NFL draft, Tanner Mordecai is declaring for the NFL draft, and he is still playing in his bowl game trying to rise his stock. So that is awesome, and I love him even more. But his stud wide receiver, Rashee Rice, is out. So that might hinder his production a little bit, but I still love SMU here. I think SMU is going to win. And I'm going to buy a half point, and I'm going to take them at -3.5. I don't like pushes, and I would rather, get the half point and buy it at 3.5. BYU is 2-8 ATS in their last 10 games overall, and BYU is 2-6 ATS in their last 8 bowl games. Like Teats has said, BYU has been really inconsistent this year. We don't know which team's going to show up, but we know what SMU is going to do. They're going to put up a ton of points. And BYU, once they get in the bowl games, it's kind of like Fresno State. They dominate their conference. Well, and once they get into the bowl game, they just get blown out and usually don't even win. So I'm going to go SMU -3.5 for my pick.
All right, so SMU member lock, and Teats is on the under for that game.